Yeah, yeah, look at you. Look. Yeah, look. This is called physical abuse. Yeah, see, Taylor, this is all you do. It's the only thing you know how to do is hurt me. Huh, and you think this is okay? It's not okay. Holy
I don't give a
Let me go. Stop. Dude, leave me alone. Oh my gosh. Your daughter is right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my. You did this! You. Stop. Your daughter. Stop screaming at me. God. Stop, Taylor. You're done. Taylor. That's it. That is it. No more. You're done. Please stop. No. I can have this. This is your own pain. You're doing this to yourself. Stop. No. I'm done taking the blame for you. Yeah, I'm sorry, Andy. Taylor?
Get the out!
I'm done with you.
You did this.
I'm done. Stop.
Shut the up! Yeah, I did that, Dakota!
Your
Yeah, I did that!
You're screaming. Your daughter just got hit in the head with a metal chair.
Because of you.
No, you! Go and help your daughter! Now!
You did this.
Help your daughter, Taylor!
You did this, Dakota.
Oh my gosh! If you throw another chair... Are you okay? Taylor!
Get away from my daughter! Get away!
Then help
Get
her!
away!
Stop doing this!
You threw me, get the
Dude, think of your kids! Gosh!
You too, my daughter. You're my kids.
I don't care, I love your kids!
Call off.
Yeah, I do! I freaking love them to death! No, yeah, I don't care! Look what you're doing to me! No, nobody deserves
Shut
it!
the up, Dakota.
You're not okay and you're drunk!
Go answer, Dakota.
I will! What? Gosh.
Shut the up.
Taylor, stop!
Shut up!
Stop! Oh my gosh.
Nothing.
She's hammered.
And so is he.
I'm sober.
But throwing stuff at me sober.
Taylor,
How
stop.
about we separate
Taylor,
now?
you need to just calm down.
You threw it at me.
Hey,
Taylor, stop.
Let me know if you make contact. I'll hang by the garage while you're yelling.
You threw me in the garage.
Stop.
You can just.
Okay,
go
can I
that way,
leave?
okay?
Oh my
I just want
gosh.
to talk to one of you over
Okay,
here.
thank you.
I don't need people.
Okay, you're good. Okay, you're good.
Okay. Now I want to talk to you.
Please don't let me take any of my stuff.
I'm not taking any of your stuff. Saying weird stuff, Taylor.
Here, let's just talk right over here.
Okay. Oh my
This
goodness.
goes out to the garage.
Yeah. That's where I'm trying. Dakota. Yeah.
Dakota, have you take a couple deep breaths? Do you guys have kids and stuff here?
No. Well, she does.
Well, so I was out there at the garage area.
Where's my phone? Hey, can I grab my phone from him? Can I grab my
I
phone?
don't have your phone, Taylor.
Then where is it?
You threw it at me. I don't know. It's right there.
Let's try calling the bell before we get super freak out
I'll
mode.
see where you want to go.
Everybody just chill out. You guys married or
No, dating.
who is it?
She does.
Do you live here?
No, I just came and picked her up at a party. She hammered, and she has been bawling her eyes out. She's been through a lot, so she's just going through a lot of pain right now.
So what's she freaking out about right now?
Well, she just got a divorce. They just separated with the 2 kids.
Kids are over there with him, probably.
Well, they're here right now.
Oh, there's kids here.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
That's why I've been trying to leave the entire time. She is like beating the shit out of me. I mean, throwing stuff. I think she broke my door. Like, I'm like I'm like trying to just get out of here. Like, especially because I know.
She's so agitated to the idea of.
Because I think she knows that she messed up. I think it's like hurting her now. She's like, oh shit, I just lost him. Because I'm not like, I can't put up with this. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah.
I just can't. and she's just like screaming, like, I'm like, whoa. I've never seen this side to her ever.
Right. How long have you guys been dating?
6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
And then where do you live?
Can I just grab some water real quick? My mouth is so dry.
Where do you live?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab your name for the.
Yeah.
So, what's been some physicality and stuff like that?
Yes,
She's been-
I mean, I'm not.
Is she like biting you, punching you?
All of the above. I mean, throwing everything at me. I mean, I got metal chairs hit me.
Do you have any injuries that need to be addressed?
I mean, yeah, she effed my elbow up, and then I mean, she hit me 500 times in the face. So I don't even know what my face looks like. It's probably just red as shit.
No bleeding or anything.
Okay.
Do you want someone to come check you out?
No, I'm good.
I mean, I was about to say, it doesn't cost anything.
Yeah,
So it's
no.
just,
That's fine.
how do I spell your first name?
DAKOTA.
What's your last name?
Mortensen.
M-O-R-T-E-N.
S-E-N.
S. How long has she been going like that?
Oh, dude, it's been like maybe hour and a half now, maybe a little longer. Straight, dude. Like,
Which birthday? Is your ID your title? You don't have to have it. I just
yeah,
want
I
to
don't even know where she probably stole all that shit from me.
So your ID is probably around here somewhere.
Yeah, it's either in here or it's in my truck.
Okay. What's a good number to reach at?
And I just want you to know, I don't know. So I have no idea what she's going to be saying, but I just want to make sure I do not lay a hand on her. All I did was try to shove her out of my way, just so I could leave. This is sad, dude. This is too bad. What? Like, I mean, I know it, like... yeah, I think she...
We might have a conversation with her about like, hey, do you want to go to the hospital tonight?
Yeah, like, at this point, I think she's, like, having, like, a legit breakdown.
Nothing that you've heard of. That's
No, I mean, but, like, her ex-husband even mentioned the same thing, so it must be something.
Alright.
Oh, man.
So,
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I was like, oh, man.
right. Well, we'll figure it out.
Take some water. I'll talk with her.
Do you have a sec? You had anything tonight?
No, I'm sober.
Just making sure. Where you from in Idaho?
Boise, it's a little town called Middleton.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 35 minutes.
Yeah, I have family in Nampa. And
Oh, yeah?
I'm from Port Lane.
Oh,
So
sweet. Yeah, I'm right over.
I just saw the Idaho plate.
Yeah.
208 area code, so I thought,
Yeah, I'm like right over
I
there.
just need to figure it out.
yeah, I'm from up in the skinny part. I haven't been there in
A long time.
after high school. But, yeah.
I need to finish talking to you. Yeah, what happened?
Do you have your personal on you?
What?
Do you have your personal on you?
Work.
I'll see if I have that. Yeah, waking up to this would be.
Oh, dude. I mean, like, I don't even know if she'll remember it, but I'm like, dude, this stuff. I mean, she was on top of my truck at one point. Like, I've never seen anything like this in my life. I'm like, honestly lost for words right now.
Well, hopefully a couple minutes to relax gets everybody a little bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't sound like she's winding down yet, but hopefully she's sure to just be a little bit more chill over the next couple minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I've just been honestly trying to escape. This is like, that's it.
Right.
I'm just trying to get out of here. I mean, I even just called my friend because I was like, I literally can't leave. I'm like, somebody's gonna have to like come pick me up.
Yeah. Well, the neighbors were like, yeah, we just hear screaming.
Well, when I got here, she was so drunk. Like, I was trying to bring her in the house, and she was just screaming outside. Like, there was no fighting or anything. She was just screaming and stuff like that. And the neighbors were out here, and I'm like, I had to just tell them, I'm like, she's just really drunk. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This Sarge here?
He went out 41 to the school, church, whatever that thing was. The juvenile.
You just want to switch and talk to the
Yeah.
You don't live here?
No. But the kiddos do. What's your name? Taylor. Well, enjoy some of the cold air, Taylor. Take some deep breaths. Allow yourself to kind of calm down. It's kind of what I've just been doing with the Dakotas, trying to get him to just let some of that adrenaline that you guys are both on just kind of ease its way back out so you guys can chillax. But whatever works for you as far as deep breaths and stuff like that, that's going to be useful for you. Do you have a therapist or anybody you go to? No. You ever talked with somebody about how you're feeling?
Divorce? No. And abusive people? No, I have not. I have not yet. I should.
It's probably a pretty good idea. They can be pretty useful, you know. You might not feel like this normally. This might be kind of due to a little bit of alcohol. It raises all of our emotional state. It kind of makes the emotion take over the rational.
Sure.
I don't know if you noticed that with you, but
No, I divorce or alcohol or not. I feel awful. So you're good. You're good.
it's probably a little bit easier to keep under control though when you haven't
Sober.
had any alcohol. Yeah. But a therapist can help you work through a lot of those things. If you're feeling like this a lot, it's probably in your best interest to talk to somebody about it. No use suffering in silence, right? You know, just trying to be strong just for the sake of being strong. If you can get help to learn the tools to get you through it, you know.
I want my dad.
Does he live around here?
Yeah. I'm gonna go take home.
Well, Officer Rugerbeck might be coming out here to chat with you again.
Who?
The other officer who's in charge.
Okay.
So I would say maybe call him here in a little bit, because last thing we want is for him to have to interrupt your phone call. Where's your family live? They live close?
Yeah,
Aaron?
Yep.
Oh,
So, I guess my question is, what's the issue? Why am I outside my own house?
I think the reason that you're just out here is just because the cold air helps you kind of calm down a little
It
bit.
doesn't. I'm hurting. I'm hurting inside. So.
You're hurting physically? Like, do you need to
No,
get checked out? But...
emotionally. What is?
Okay.
I can't curious why I'm outside my house and he's inside. Bring him out here and me inside. This is my house.
Right. And we can do that here in a minute. We were just hoping that a little bit of breathing cold air would be nice. Hey, help.
You're outside. I'm inside.
Hey.
No, Taylor. Okay.
Hey,
Get
Taylor,
out of my house,
when
Dakota.
I told you how this was going down, okay, we're trying to be kind right now and just find out what's going on. But if you stop listening to the things we're saying,
Okay, you're good. You're
Then-
good.
then
You're
it's
good. No worries. You're being nice. I get it. You're good. I get it.
So when I say-
He's pushed me in my garage. The man in my garage to my kids' stuff.
your children are here and you need to stop yelling and you need to take your volume down considerably.
You're good. Understandable. You're right.
And so when I asked you not to make a phone call right now and you're doing
Is what? Illegal?
it, no, but what I'm saying is you're
Dad?
being problematic.
Please come to my house. They go to push me in my garage, and the police are saying that I can't talk about it.
No, that's not what we're saying at all.
Oh, what are you saying? What are you saying? Just curious.
I'm saying for you to take deep breaths because you're very intoxicated and you're screaming in
Sure.
the street.
But he was
And you're
pushing
refusing to calm down and you're being very loud while your children are trying to
me. Sleep?
relax.
Upstairs with the white noise?
What about that one right there, sitting on the
What's
couch?
up?
Yes.
We're gonna be on the other side.
Yeah. You just need to chill. What I'm telling you. What I'm saying is take
Are you
deep
married?
breaths.
Kids?
That is irrelevant.
It's not.
It is.
Do you know how I'm feeling it?
I do, which is why
Do you know how I
asked
was
you to
pushed
calm
brought by a
down.
man?
Did you explain that to Officer Rudebracht?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and that's why he's doing his investigation right now.
Okay.
My job is to assist you.
That's
in
not
calming
relevant
down.
then.
My personal life is not terribly relevant right now. My job is to
You
help
sure?
you calm down,
Okay.
which I am trained in helping people do.
Okay.
But you need to listen to
Can
the
I have
things
water?
I'm
Can
saying.
I have water?
You can have water.
Am I okay to get that?
I said you are. What I'm telling you is to chill out and stop making so much noise because,
I'm not making this moving water.
okay,
Extremely intoxicated. I'm like a 2 out of 10. Please, enlighten me on that. By the way, test me if you want with your breathalyzer on my at my house. Please, that I got a safe driver. By the way, please
I'm
enlighten
not
me.
interested in doing that.
Why
What
not?
I'm asking
That he
you
pushed
is
me in my garage.
simply calm down.
That he pushed me in my garage.
We are interested in that.
Enlighten me on that, by the way, officer.
If you'll let me talk, I would like to.
Go for it.
Officer Ruderbrecht is the primary officer here. My job is to help you calm down
I'm,
because you're extremely agitated.
but I'm extremely calm, by the way.
Now you are because we're working with you, whereas before
Because
you
I
were
just
curled
got
up
hydrated.
in the fetal position on the ground. So
Because I was hurting emotionally.
continue to calm
With my
down.
dad about to get here, by the way. So he can witness this.
That's fine. We just need to have everybody just stop running around.
Okay, go for it,
Everybody stop
officer.
being problematic.
That has no empathy for me, by the way, with a man pushing me in the garage.
I absolutely do have empathy with you.
What
I'm
empathy do
allowing.
you have?
I'm allowing.
He just pushed me to the garage.
Can I explain? I'd let you explain. Please let me explain. Officer Ruderbrecht is the officer in charge. He's the one that's doing all of the interviewing of everybody, okay? My job is to keep everybody from causing further harm or trauma or for people running around and causing issues, okay? So it's not that I can't hear the story. The thing is, Officer Ruderbrecht is the one who has to be aware of all of these things because he's making the ultimate determinations and he's the one that's doing the interviewing. So that's why I didn't interview you and I didn't interview Dakota.
You did.
I'm-
Yeah, this side.
No, I sat here with him and calmed him down. I had him take calming breaths.
No, my hand is aching.
And I found out whose truck was outside. Little things, right?
My hand's the one aching.
Would
I
you
don't know
like
why.
paramedics to come look at your hand?
No, I don't, but it's aching. He did something to it.
Did
He
you
pushed
tell
me in the
Officer
garage.
Ruderbrecht about your
I
hand?
don't know what I told him.
Well, we'll have Officer Ruderbrecht come
Okay.
back in here when he's done talking with him, and you can tell him about your aching hand. My job is to encourage you to take deep breaths.
What is your job exactly? To arrest me or to arrest him? Or what is it? Please, so I can call someone for my kids and they can get me in.
My job is to assist Officer Ruderbrecht in making sure everybody stays calm. And he's doing an investigation because we're getting calls from neighbors saying we hear screaming outside. And so we're trying to find out, is there a crime or is there just people that need to go to bed? What is it that's going on? Which is why Officer Ruderbrecht is interviewing both of you guys and might interview you several times. And he'll ask you lots of questions. The best thing to do is to keep yourself calm. Right. And hopefully we can get there as soon as Officer Ruderbrecht has.
Do you mean to
a
come agree
couple-
on something or is that not allowed?
We might get to that point. But right now we're.
My dad's about to come and they're going to be held loose. So I'd like to let him go before my dad gets here.
Well, Officer Ruderbrecht and I will make sure that nobody harms anybody.
I don't think anyone's going to harm me, but I just want to go home in peace. And we go to bed. Yes.
My understanding is that Dakota would also like to go home. But because of the nature of what we're called here for, there's screaming and yelling and, you know.
Is that a
truck outside.
crime fight?
It depends.
Is it a crime fight?
It depends
Yelling?
on what somebody.
Yelling? Is that a fight? Is that a crime?
Yelling in itself or arguing with somebody is not illegal. Spouses argue all the time. It becomes so loud that maybe the neighbors are fearful that somebody's dying inside of a home. We obviously want to make sure that everything's going to be
I'm sorry for raising my voice. He can go home. He's...
And then when things get
I'm sorry. He can go home in peace.
Joe, just keep taking those calming breaths, like
I
I said.
can't. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain.
Do you feel that you'd like to go to speak with somebody about how you're feeling? Like
No,
a crisis worker?
I just want to go home.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go home.
Well, we hope that we can come to a nice, easy resolution with them. But again, we have to allow Officer Ruderbrecht to do his job.
You're good. I'm sorry. I just want to say goodnight, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Is that okay? Is that a crime?
We're not going to go talk with them for a while.
Why?
Officer Rugebrecht has
Is
to
that
go
illegal?
perform his investigation, and during these investigations, we keep people separate.
Can I go pee?
Do you have to do that right now in case Officer Rugebrecht needs to come talk with you?
Yeah, it'd be 2 seconds. Can I go pee? Is there anything illegal that I did?
I haven't interviewed him or you. My job is to simply sit here with you and allow you to be calm so you can answer Officer Rugebrecht's questions.
He's in charge, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I've done everything you guys have asked me to. What else do you guys need?
Well, he's going to interview Dakota.
He
And
already
he might
interviewed me.
have some more questions for you. Let's say Dakota tells a totally different story, hypothetically. Then he might have some clarifying questions for you. But I don't know what Dakota's going to say, so I don't know if his story is different than yours. I really don't know much about your story. But that's why he's going to go ahead and continue investigating. And he might have to ask you guys some questions several times
Okay.
to find out what's going on. This is all hypothetical, of course. For all I know, you guys have both said the exact same thing, and we just tell Dakota to go away because he doesn't live here. And he goes away and he never comes back. It could be something as easy as that. But without the details that I don't have, I'm speaking purely in hypotheticals. So, in the meantime, just chill here, wait, relax. You can calm, which is good, now that you're safe and you're not concerned about your welfare with Dakota there. And,
Color, right?
it's obviously not where we want to be, but
Well, I've had one thing for you.
well, if you said he was 5 minutes away, he probably can't be too far now.
No, but
Probably. Then again, I don't know when he goes to bed. It is 11:30, never know. Might have been in his PJs. Might take a while to get here. Well, you did ask him to, so he might be. We'll see.
when a guy pushes you in the garage, it's kind of concerning.
Absolutely.
But I do handle myself pretty well, so. Don't know who did that, man. What was this? Is this your norm?
Is what?
This, like, is this your normal, or just like, yeah?
Every night?
Is that kind of fun, or?
No.
No.
like this.
Your dad is here. Is it okay if he comes takes the kids for the night? Yeah.
Sure. Is that appropriate or?
Yeah.
That's just what he was.
If I could just talk to you outside for a second again.
Yeah.
Do you want me to stay with Dakota and Dad out here?
No. I just need to talk to her out there.
Oh.
Okay, love it.
So I talked to Dakota. Tell me what happened with the little wooden thing in the garage in his truck. Like, what happened outside at the truck?
All I know is that I was so scared that I peed my pants. He pushed me into it. I reacted, sure. I threw it at him.
Okay. What about all the metal chairs here and like the?
I threw them at him. Yeah, I'm scared.
Why?
I'm scared.
About what?
Him.
Like what were you like? I'm just trying to get.
He's fighting back. I peed my pants because I was so scared of him in my garage. He pushed me into the wooden thing, so I reacted. I threw the wooden thing at him, and when he came in, I threw everything else at him. I was scared.
Okay. How did everything start?
We were in the car and we were bickering. He was mad that I went to a girls' night. He picked me up from the girls' night. We were fighting from the girls' night to my house.
Okay, and then what happened when you guys pulled up?
We were still fighting, and then I got out and he threw me into the wooden thing, which is why I reacted to that. And I went ballistic when he pushed me into the wooden thing. And I was like, I guess, fighting back with him.
Okay.
I didn't actually realize I peed myself.
Do you know who this is?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I guess I was reacting. Yeah, that was my bad. I
So
was scared. Is that not the right story, I guess, is what he said?
Well, the hard part is that, like, I'm getting two
Different stories.
different stories.
Okay.
As far as tonight's concerned, based on what I've seen and what's taken place, at this time you're going to be placed under arrest for
Why?
DV, for domestic violence. Okay? So before I talk to you more about it, I need you to turn around and place your hands behind your back.
So is he not at all?
Not tonight, no.
I'm confused. So he pushed me and I'm under arrest? Why?
I can talk to you more about
Okay,
it.
that's fine, but I'm just scared why. Am I allowed to talk or not?
Yeah. Okay, just give me a second.
I'm not doing my phone, so why am I under arrest? So you're going against his word against mine, correct?
It's based on the evidence that I'm seeing at this, like, here tonight.
Well, what's your evidence? Just curious.
Just all the stuff on the ground and you throwing things at him and all that.
Are we allowed to ask him, or is that not allowed? Because
What do you mean by asking?
Because when he sees this, he's not going to agree to it.
Here I'm at 4482, one female. Let's walk to my car.
I'm allowed to ask a question? Or
Yes,
not?
you can.
Okay, so can we ask him?
Yeah, I did. I did talk to him, and I told him how tonight was going to go.
So
And
that's fine.
he understood. He was very, like, upset about it. But
Well, what is he upset about? So I'm curious how I pissed my pants tonight and I'm getting under arrest, I guess. Can you help me with that?
part of that can be. There's a lot of factors about that.
What is it?
But the main thing.
Can I see my mom and dad? And him,
If you
please.
want, I just don't want to traumatize your kids.
Okay,
That's
my
my
kids
biggest
are
concern.
so can we talk to
No,
them?
your daughter's in the living room.
Can I talk to Dakota then?
That's probably not a good idea. Because I don't want you guys to argue.
Can I ask him for what? I'm confused how I'm being arrested. So, is that him in his truck right here? This is
Yeah,
his
we're
truck.
not talking anymore.
Really? Can I please just talk to him at all?
No, because what's going to happen is you're not going to be allowed to talk to him at all until a court or a judge looks at the case.
But can we talk about it at all with him? He's the one who pushed me. I don't understand how this is even illegal.
Go this way.
Even if he wants to, I can't talk to him?
Correct.
Okay.
Because there's going to be it's called a jail release agreement,
Okay.
and you're not going to be allowed to talk to him until
Okay.
after a judge looks at the case.
Oh,
Hold on.
so because I
Go ahead and
pushed
step
him
in.
first, I go to jail.
That's one factor in the whole case.
And he wants me to go to jail?
No, he doesn't want to, but Utah requires me to make an arrest when I can sense that, or when I can tell that violence is taking place.
Because I pushed him? And he pushed me?
That's part of it.
Okay.
Hey, where's Mom?
Okay, I think Dad's around here.
Oh, is he outside?
Is one of these is maybe his car? We were just talking to him.
Oh, he's in the car.
I don't know if he's there or if he's in the garage, so I'll just explain a little bit to you. I don't know if
Okay.
he's talked much with you.
I don't. Yeah, I just was in bed.
Right. She's pretty heavily intoxicated, and neighbors called in saying they could just hear her wailing and screaming and hitting on the truck of Dakota, who I think she's dating. And this is all right in front of her kids, right there in the living room, and she's hitting them with chairs and all kinds of things. And the kids, I think one of them's upstairs sleeping, the other one was just there watching a TV show, and was in the middle of her going pretty ballistic. It's pretty torn up in there. There's some holes in walls and
Oh my
stuff
gosh,
like that.
really?
So we're having a conversation about what, and
Because she's not like that. Like she's not
she's
the.
pretty drunk. Yeah. I think your husband was going to try and
Get the
get the
kids?
kids for the night. We're trying to determine, is this domestic violence? Is this what it is? Because in the state of Utah, if there is something domestic violence, we have to act. We actually don't even have a choice. And so that's Officer Rugerich is doing a lot of the investigation side of this. But it sounds like you guys might be taking the kiddos, doing some
Yeah, I came. I'm like, oh my gosh,
I
my
think
kids.
it-
I was hoping they weren't here.
let's see here. I don't know if they are here, and unfortunately the one was right there in the middle of it, and there was a lot of, even when I was here trying to calm her down, there was a ton of screaming, and so we were, as we were speaking with her, she was screaming and hollering. I was trying to calm her down. That was when she called you, because she was freaking out, and I was just like, you need to just chill. Like, this is something your kids are going to tell their therapist about in 20 years. Like, let's just, because it was rough. So we've been trying to calm mostly.
I'm taking. Just go home.
No, I'm gonna
I'm
go.
taking
That's
them
fine.
home.
I want to go talk to her.
You can't. They won't. You can't go in there.
Why?
They're arresting her. They're taking her.
Let me ask Officer Rugerich if we've come to that point where then we
That's
can
what
let
he
you guys
told me.
into the back.
They're gonna arrest her.
Yes. Go home again, babe.
No, I need to get my grandkids.
I'm bringing them home.
I don't care. I know. I'm not. I'm here. That's ridiculous.
Airman 44 from 42, our grandparents could come in yet.
So the neighbors called the cops.
That's what. Yeah, he didn't tell me nothing.
Oh.
That's all. Like you're just sitting there.
Neighbors called saying there's a female outside that is screaming bloody murder. She's smacking into a white truck. She keeps going back and forth. She's, we have no idea what's going on. We just hear her going ballistic out.
She wants to talk to.
Dakota, in the truck.
You're not talking to.
I'm being arrested, I guess, for pushing Dakota.
Yeah, that's domestic violence.
He pushed me too into that one thing right there.
Is there, okay, as far as, I don't want you guys talking about the
About
case,
what?
but is there anything that you can talk to me about the kids? Taking care of them, anything like that?
I guess no.
Do you have your phone on you?
Her phone is in here on the table over at. If you guys are. Alright, am I good to let them in to start?
Do you have car seats?
Yeah, I do.
So if she's got persons, I mean, there's plenty of
Because objectively speaking, he's a victim.
Sure, but you pushed me too, and I'm a girl.
Right, and then you'll have your time in court to talk about those things.
Okay.
But as far as tonight goes,
So who pushed you first?
Let's get you guys started with the kiddos. I'll grab her phone. I think she said one child's upstairs sleeping. Hi, we brought Grandma and Grandpa.
She's okay?
Just gonna have a slumber party with Grandma and Grandpa.
you're gonna go spend the night at our house, babe.
Wanna come sleep and then I get my house?
Took her outside to go do all of that stuff away from so she could. And I think the fact that she was taking me sleep. That stuff she was saying here, she was pretty agitated. Like, she was making all the comments like to his Dakota. Like, things like that too. So I don't know if she's diagnosing or she has access to medications. He was saying part of the stuff she was saying was like she had things to part of the stuff like so there wasn't enough.
Braylee was over here.
When I tried to talk with her about those things, she would half about it, never mention it, like just denying that it even happened. So I don't know if he made up that portion, but apparently this has been going on for an hour and a half before we even got here. So I think she had a girls' night and went and did that, but then she called him, Dakota, because she needed someone to drive her. She was not doing too hot, so apparently the argument started in the car and then continued here.
I refuse the car. I guess her car's behind.
This is hers. I'm assuming.
That's her.
It is.
I don't know.
I mean, those are her kids. Right? Okay, I would say this is probably hers. This is the one I think that she called you on when she called you. So I'm assuming this.
We'll find out real fast.
I mean, I don't know if Dakota has pictures of her kids on his phone, but last thing I want is to take this.
All of us have them, so.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yep, Dad Mobile.
I've got the keys in the car. Well, I don't know where cars are so many years, but I just don't want it.
What's in your keys?
Yeah. Sorry about that. You know, it's hard. Speaking with Dakota, he was like, "This is totally not normal."
She's not like that. That's what's so crazy. But she's.
It took me a good 20 minutes to get her to even calm down. Just being like, "Hey, I need you to breathe." She was upset, like, was it illegal what I'm doing? I was like, no, I'm just here to calm you so that when Officer Rubeck comes and talks with you, that you'll be, less emotional. She was just pretty agitated, and, everything was, am I doing something illegal? And I was like, no, I just breathe. I'm just here to.
She's not confrontational at all.
I was like, I just want you to feel calm and to lower your voice and not yell and have a little bit of chillax. And because she was highly emotional, and I was like, I understand that alcohol does bring out the emotionality. It's hard to keep it under control, and she was talking about that she's recently gone through a relatively difficult divorce that was abusive in one way or another. We didn't really get into the details, but there was a lot of just trying to help her and encourage her to seek therapy and things like that. I don't know.
Oh.
Poor guy. I'm gonna go give this phone to Officer Rubeck. I might stop back and see if you guys need.
Mom, that's what's so crazy.
And excessive alcohol. I mean, if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't have a job. It's people act out a little bit with All right. I'll if you need anything else, I'll be outside for a moment. I'll check in with you to make sure you're good. Go for it.
I just want to talk to you a little bit. Sorry, the one kid just computed this, so...
No, it's fine. I'm glad the prank showed up.
I don't know which one's which.
The little girl?
The one upstairs.
What is... Do you know the dog's name? Do they have the same last name? Yeah. Or is it a different last name? Oh, she's not divorced yet. So.
Well, she is.
Yeah, like I can't make you fill that out. It's voluntary. But I mean that's your side of the story. Again, she's alleging a different side.
Yeah, I guess that's the only thing. I mean, she's on like divorce.
stuff, and like I have to, like I truly just want her to like just get help. And that's I understand that, and that's what I'm hoping this results in. I'm not trying to jam anyone up or take them to jail to take them to jail. Like I want the problem solved.
Is someone being charged with that?
She is going to be charged with domestic violence.
Oh my gosh.
But I know that's hard to hear, but that's the reality of the situation, and I'm glad that it wasn't worse. Because like, what if she was throwing stuff at you?
And damaging your property.
Kitchen
And
knife or something.
like, what if the off chance that she grabbed a kitchen knife, like it's already clear that she wasn't thinking straight, right?
Yeah.
Normally in your relationship, it's lovey-dovey, honky-dory, right? But in this specific case, that can't be ignored.
Yeah.
What if she was to grab the knife or something else and it escalates again? So the main thing is a reality check saying like, hey, that's not okay. And ignoring it's not going to help the problem either. Like you guys waking up tomorrow morning and acting like it never happened, or having one little conversation and maybe like a smack on the wrist, that doesn't typically help.
Dude, you're right. And that's kind of just how it's been too with her. I mean, that's what she does. And then she'll like, usually like in the morning, she'll act like everyone's
So again, I can't make you do that, but if you're willing, just make sure that you read the admonition statement on top. It basically just says, don't lie, fill out your information, and then your account on the front and back, however much space you need, and then just make sure to sign it on the back when you're done.
Do I do that right now? Or
Yeah,
like,
you can do it right now. And then, as far as, like,
I'm just so confused, I guess, though. Like, did she fill one of these out?
no, but I mean, she has a, like, she gave me her statement.
Yeah.
And she's also going to tell the court her statement, her side of the story.
Yeah.
Because from what she's saying is like you were here and you pushed her and you were not leaving.
Oh my gosh, that little sucker here.
And so I'm like, but that's also drunk her talking.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, even when she's sober, she'll be like, what did I do? I'm like,
Right.
holy shit, bro.
So anyway,
Okay.
I'll leave you here with this, and then we can kind of talk about more in a bit.
Feeling sick?
Yeah.
Oh, crummy. I hate feeling sick. I might just need a snack for Officer Rudebrecht. Kiddo's names? I think it was.
Yes.
And then last name.
Yes.
Birthday.
Yeah.
What year?
I don't even know. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're so old.
Oh yeah, for sure. We just live on the street.
And then what's the little dude's name? Birthday.
So what happens to Taylor now?
Well, actually, I want to talk to you.
Okay. With domestic violence stuff, they can usually be booked out or bailed out of jail relatively quickly. It's there's usually just something in place that says that they can't have contact with the other individual for a period of time, which would be him. But since they don't currently live together, that's probably hopefully not problematic. Yeah.
One of the things that I think she's already going to have trouble with is not talking to him until the judge sees the case. It's not saying that it's forever, but I've already told her specifically, like, you're going to have an agreement where you're not allowed to talk to him until the judge sees this. Until then, like, if you talk to him, it's to prevent violence.
Yeah.
But even texting would be
But even texting,
bigger offense than
trying to talk to him.
And he's aware of that as well?
Yes. And we're gonna have a whole thing with him, but
Is she? Can I go talk to her really quick? Or no?
what about?
Just leave her.
Yeah, we're-
sober up.
No, because I want to tell her like how serious. Like,
You can have that conversation with her.
Yeah, there's phone calls and
Yeah,
social media
let her
that
still
will be
run
allowed.
this.
I understand, but I want to tell her.
Anyway, if you, again, you guys can't like sit there and watch her every interaction, but if you guys can help her by saying like, if you do these things and violate that
if
order,
she pushed somebody, just like she said, like
well, no, like the protective order that'll be
Yeah.
issued. Like if she violates that, that's even worse. And those two are the most important.
Yes.
And like she can't even ask you guys to talk to him for her. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That, like, all of that is off limits.
Yeah.
But let me talk to.
But she'll be detailed out in a couple of hours.
It's just your statement.
Can't I just go to court? Don't I have to go to court regardless, though?
Yeah,
So can't I just tell him once I get there?
you can, and it's just like this is a way of documenting it tonight, fresh, how you remember it.
I
Rather
just
than,
suck at writing. Like I can't. I just know I'm gonna butcher the shit out of
It's
it.
up to you, man. If
I wish you had like a little mic or something.
I mean, we have body cams,
Oh, yeah.
and they've been running.
Oh, good.
But like this is just another.
This is just another form of documentation for things. So if you're like, I don't want to fill this out, then it just gets put in a report. Like, hey, he doesn't want to fill out the written statement.
I just don't.
But your statements
I
that
just
you've
don't
given
want
to me
anything to
will be
happen.
documented.
You're fine. You're fine. Sorry, little guy's sick. Sorry, little guy's sick. Barky.
Packet, like the lethality, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you just walk them through that while I go get you easy.
Yeah.
And and here, I'll give this. I'll leave this with you. In case you choose this one.
I've got it. Which one's you and which one's me? Sorry, I just gotta grab some paperwork. You can stay warm in your truck. Just don't go rallying away on me. Okay, so I need a felony packet. Jeez, man, I feel bad about this one. Poor little family. Fucking alcohol, man. If this was not a case for sobriety, not if there ever was one. How about this for convenient? Yeah. All right, man. So, a couple things like paperwork-wise that I do have to give you. In the state of Utah, anytime somebody's a victim of domestic violence, we provide them with victim resources. So this is often more applicable in cases maybe where somebody's like the sole breadwinner and you live here and it's like, where am I going to get a job? How am I going to survive? How am I going to stay safe? Things like that. You may or may not find anything like that applicable, but there are resources there if you're feeling, like I said, anything from therapy, things like that.
Okay.
So, depending on the way that, you know, these do affect people in different ways, but there's that. The only other thing that I have to read you is I have to ask you a survey.
Okay.
Some of this may feel like it's not applicable to you because this is meant to cover the entire gambit of domestic violence from, you know, people that are dating all the way to people that have been married for 50 years kind of a thing, all right? So some of these questions you might be like, yeah, I never said anything like that. I have to ask the questions, all right? So it was Dakota, right?
Yeah.
How do I spell your last name again?
MORTENSEN.
S-E-N. So when I say she, I'm of course talking about...
Right, got it.
Has she ever used a weapon against you or threatened you with a weapon?
Like, I guess what age did you find a weapon? Like, because she just threw cherries and stuff. I don't know if that's considered like a weapon. No, nothing.
Knife, gun? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Has she ever threatened to kill you or members of your household?
No.
Do you think that she might try to kill you? Does she have a gun or can she easily access one? Has she ever tried to choke you?
No.
Does she frequently in your relationship act jealous or try to control your daily activities?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
No.
And again, we're not talking about just tonight,
Yeah.
you know, kind of a thing. Like, we're just talking. Have you been separated from her after you've lived together? I guess you've never lived together.
Never lived together.
Is she unemployed?
No.
What's her current occupation?
She's a social media girl.
Oh, okay. Okay. Not since you've been in a relationship, though. You don't have any children together, right?
No.
And do you have any children?
I don't.
Does she follow you or spy on you? Okay. Is there anything else about her that worries you about your safety?
No.
Are you wanting to talk to somebody tonight, or you want them to maybe give you a call during the day?
Yeah, during the day or something.
Okay. I know you were saying you just wanted to go to bed, but if that's something that you'd be
I'm
open
good.
to, okay.
Yeah, I don't need to go to bed. I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me your.
And I'm sorry for not filming that thing. It's just like such a.
It's your choice.
It's just weird. I don't even like. I don't know. I just feel.
The emotion attached to these things is, it makes everything weird.
Yeah, okay, so that's pretty common then to feel that way.
I think most people just aren't having a good time
Yeah.
being in this situation.
Right,
I wouldn't say anything's common or uncommon.
Was she still mad at me when she left?
Not that I know of. I think she's more. I don't know if you've. My experience with alcohol is that people go through 20-minute cycles.
Yeah.
20 minutes of aggression, 20 minutes of sad, 20 minutes of I love you, 20 minutes of aggression. And so we got there during some aggression, and then she was panicky, freaking out with me for about 20 minutes, and then was bubbling back into that aggressive right there before we had to take action.
Yeah.
And that's part of the problem. So I think she's in that 20 minutes of sad right now.
Yeah.
I just put all your answers to that stuff, and I put that you'd be available for a call.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow, or when the victims advocates can.
Yeah.
There's a spot there that's gray that just says, oh. There's a spot to sign there that says I read that to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically like Officer Felsing can just make up your answers and you never even saw this form. And then today's date is 2/17 of 23. Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a number there for our victims advocates. I'm putting in my report that you're requesting that, you know, they give you a call when everybody's a little bit more chilled out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there is a number there that if you're just feeling like, man, I'm not feeling it, I need to talk to somebody. We also have numbers for things like crisis lines and stuff like that. I don't know. Again, how the emotional side of this hits everybody is different.
Yeah.
Some people have...
So what do they do with her then now? Does she go for a night in there? Or...
If that.
Yeah, and then,
depending on, you know, if she wants to post her own bail or call parents to have them do stuff. I mean, some people don't spend 2 hours there. They never see a cell at all.
yeah.
But she will not be allowed to be reaching out to you and contacting you until she goes to court.
Oh,
and-
what?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So until she goes to court, which is hopefully soon, she has to sign a paper that says that she's going to leave you alone until then.
Oh my.
And that's as a prevention for further issues. So until she has seen a judge and the judge has said, okay, this is what we're going to do, like...
Typically, how long does that take? What's that timeline usually?
I mean, she might see the judge next week. We're in the weekend right now,
Okay.
but she'll receive a court date. You know, it's just Harriman City Justice Court.
Yeah.
But until then, and again, part of this is because she has unresolved demons,
Yes.
and the judge is hopefully going to help her in some way to resolve these things.
Yeah.
Last thing they want is for her to come home, think to herself, what do I want to do right now? My kids aren't here, I'm going to get wasted drunk.
Yeah.
And then you come over here thinking, oh, she wants to talk it out, you show up, she's drunk, and then this goes like it goes again. So until they go to court and she talks about what's going on, and maybe the judge...
For alcohol for her usually typically with that?
It all depends on what she...
Kind of like...
Some people just say, no, none of this happened, and the judge, you know, has difficulty with that.
Yeah.
Some people kind of take their licks and say, listen, I've got issues where I need to go to therapy and I need to get clean from alcohol, and maybe the judge can say, okay, my sentence is, you know, you've got to go to court-mandated therapy or something like that,
Yeah.
to keep her on track, because a lot of people say, I need to go to therapy, and then as soon as they leave the courthouse, they're like, I'm not doing that shit,
Yeah.
and so they don't do it.
Yeah.
The judge might, and again, I'm speaking totally in hypotheticals, because I cannot speak for a judge, but maybe what he does is say, okay, you have this court-appointed therapy, you need to check in, you need to sign it off, and you need to go to these 5 sessions, and that will do her a great deal of good. I don't know what the judge is going to say, but until she sees that judge, she has to leave you alone. She can't even like tell her mom, hey, mom, tell Dakota I hate him, or something like that. If she were to do that, the offense of her contacting you prior to her court date is actually a higher offense than what took place here tonight. So her calling you after getting let out of jail is a higher offense than her punching you tonight. And that's because some people get repeatedly victimized by the person. And so there's some of these blanket laws that are for domestic violence that are meant to protect, you know, the girl that's never had a job and, you know, has been a stay-at-home mom for 30 years and has just been getting pummeled for years. These laws are to protect them and stuff. Whereas, am I concerned that you don't know how to take care of yourself or keep yourself safe or block her if she's being problematic? The problem is those laws exist and they cover everybody that falls under this. So before she leaves the jail, she signs a thing that says, I'm in major trouble if I start reaching out to you before my court date. And so then that helps her get motivated to hurry and get her court crap fixed and finished as quick as possible. Anyway, it's a lot of stuff, but
Yeah, because I guess my only other concern is we're supposed to go to Hawaii the 1st of March, and so I'm like, I just don't even know what to do now with that. Like, I'm like, do I cancel everything now? Or?
hopefully she just gets a court date next week and can talk with the judge and say X, Y, and Z, and then maybe the judge maybe what she says is this was an oopsie because of alcohol and I'm going to fix my alcohol problem, and the judge just says, okay. Again, I'm speaking totally in hypothetical because the judge might totally not say that, but he might. Who knows? So, anyway, all right.
Dude,
Do you have any other needs?
No, man. You guys have been great. I'm sorry about everything, man.
I apologize that this is a highly emotional, and you know, I felt bad for the kids.
Dude, that's-
Even when we swapped spots, and she was insisting like coming inside, and I was like, wait, and then she was like, no. Last thing I wanted to do was grab her, cuff her behind her back right in front of her kid who's
Right.
watching.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that kid will likely be talking with their therapist about their mom's drinking problem 20 years from now, because I'm sure that whatever happened while that kid's watching that movie was traumatizing.
Oh, 100%, dude. Like, that like scarred me. Like I'm like that will always forever scar me. And she is like the sweetest little girl ever. So,
Yeah. So it was tough because we allowed a lot of. Normally we're like, no, I said sit down and we grab them and kind of stuff like that. We allowed a lot of her behavior, and even when she went back in and you went outside, she was still being pretty problematic, and we kind of let it roll because there's a kid right there, and I'm like, just calm down for your kid. And she's like, I am calm, and she's yelling. It's hard because you're like, you're not calm, just please. I'm trying to use my sing-songy like best friend voice, and she was just she was amped. So anyway, I'll let you go ahead and go.
dude, yeah, I appreciate everything.
But we're glad that grandparents came and took kids and stuff. So best of luck. Hopefully you never see me again, right?
Dude, yeah, hopefully I can figure my shit out.
Yeah. All right.
All right, thanks, man.
See you, Dakota.
Are you gonna back up? Or are you...
I'm just gonna go drive around.
So I had a question for you. There were some statements made on the way to the jail and at the jail by Taylor. One of the things that she was saying was that, like, do you remember her peeing her pants at all throughout the night?
No, never once. One time I pulled over for her, and then the other time, well, by that time I think we were at her house. Oh, no, I pulled over 2 times for her, actually.
Okay. And so it wasn't like she peed her pants when you picked her up?
No.
And then once you got home and you guys were kind of arguing and having an altercation, did she pee herself then?
No.
Okay. And so at any point in time in the night, did you, like, could you tell that she peed herself?
No, never. The only thing I could even think of if she was wet, because I was drenched on my backside, was because she was throwing in my truck. She threw an entire water thing at my face, and it exploded everywhere in my truck. So all over my seats was soaking wet. So, I mean, yeah, and to be honest with you, that's like, I would have never have noticed even if she did. So there's a good chance she could have, but I would have never have noticed.
Okay. So in her words, she's saying that she, like, because of the way that you were acting, that she peed herself as a result of it.
No, that's not true in the slightest. She told me every time she had to pee. And
she's saying that she was so scared that she peed herself.
Oh my gosh, no, that's not true.
And she made that point multiple times. When I first arrived at the house, I don't remember ever seeing her pee herself, and I feel like that's something that I would have easily recognized.
Noticed. Absolutely. That's a lie. I mean, she's just lying. That's not true.
And I mean, this could also be part of the intoxication, but there was a point with Officer Felsing when she went upstairs and to use the bathroom, because I mean, usually when people drink a lot, they have to go to the bathroom a lot. That's a normal behavior.
Yeah, she had to pee a bunch. She kept telling me that. She was like I pulled over for her to pee once, and then I drove another 5 minutes, and then she was like, I have to pee so bad again. And I was like, okay, well, and there was a gas station that was closed. Oh, and then I was like, can you make it to this gas station? It was like not far. It was like a minute drive, and she literally opened the door to my truck, and she wasn't buckled up, and so I grabbed her because I was like, I don't know what she's gonna do. And then I had to pull over, so then I just pulled over on the side of the road so she could pee. Yeah.
Okay, so because when it comes to domestic violence stuff, it is very common for someone in that type of situation to pee themselves. And that's why I felt like I needed to ask.
Yeah, no, I mean, if she peed herself, it's purely because she was just so intoxicated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Officer Felsing walked you through the lethality assessment and explained it all and all that stuff?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure everything, you're taken care of and all that. Did he explain to you the protective order, the no contact order?
Oh yeah. So is it so I can't reach out to her, right?
I wouldn't. She's not allowed to talk to you until you guys see a judge, and that protective order
like, that's the main thing. It's to prevent further violence and harassment and all that stuff. So I understand that you care about her and love her and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Help her by not facilitating that. Like,
Okay.
if she reaches out to you, honestly, I wouldn't even respond, because you know, like, I'm telling you right now how much trouble she'd be in if she violates that.
Okay.
And
yeah, I won't then.
Like, I wouldn't even say, like, be patient. I wouldn't, like, yeah, like, just help her, because I'm not sure if she'll understand that.
Okay.
And I told her parents to tell her that too, like, help her help herself by not violating that, and just be patient and wait to see a judge first, and then go from there.
Okay. I
mean, it's not like it's not forever, but I don't want to see her get into more trouble than she already is.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't want her to get in more trouble either, so yeah, I won't.
So, I didn't get a chance to talk to you anymore before I left. Do you have any other questions as far as tonight?
No, I mean...
Because that was the only follow-up question I had for you.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
honestly...
So how, like, she, in her point of view, you pushed her first, so she was justified in everything.
Oh my gosh. No, not true at all.
So I told her that you were trying to leave and she wasn't leaving you alone, and perhaps you, like, tried to push her to create some space, but she's drunk and then stumbled and fell.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm fighting for my life, dude. I'm trying to literally leave this house.
So at this point, like, when you pushed her, things had already escalated, correct?
Oh yeah. They were already very escalated. Like, I think at that point was when I was literally trying to get in my truck to leave, and she was attacking the out of me. So I literally pushed her off me, so I could try to get in my truck and
Did Officer Felsing send you a link yet?
He
to upload that video? Okay.
No.
So part of the reason to upload that video, like, again, I understand you don't want her to get into more trouble. You don't want her to get into trouble at all. But part of this is also protecting yourself because of her recollection of tonight's events.
That's true. That makes sense. Okay.
I don't know how things are going to go at court, and I don't know how she's going to be when she's sobered up. But it is in your best interest to upload that video in the event that she's already made these allegations, right?
Yeah.
And
that's true. That's scary.
Unfortunately, that's scary. Like, you're like, dude, like, I don't want this at all. And I'm not sure she does either, but the fact of the matter is, it happened.
Right.
And I'm hoping, and my hope is that this is a wake-up call for her to, like, I don't know her history with alcohol, but maybe it hasn't been the best.
No, it hasn't. Not for her.
And like, especially when, like, her, and I explained this to her at the jail, I was like, your daughter saw all of that. And I was because that's not acceptable. Like, first of all, violence is not acceptable in the first place. But the fact that her daughter saw all of it, like...
Yeah, that was the biggest reasoning for me, like, literally trying to leave, was, like, for that reason. Like, I was like, I'm not doing this in front of your kids. Like, let me out.
Yeah, and, like, I feel bad, because that's like, you were victimized, but, like, and this is just my opinion at this point, the true victim here is her daughter, like, seeing all of this, not understanding it, like, maybe even internalizing it, thinking it's her fault for whatever reason. Like, that's not cool. And so, anyway, I could go on and on, but I won't.
No, you're good. Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. I agree 100%. I just think, honestly, right now, I'm just, like, in a lot of shock. I just can't even, like, process what just happened.
Yeah. So I'll send you that link to this phone number, and then you just upload it to the link.
Okay, I can do that. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Okay, if you have any questions, again, I'm Officer Rugebrecht, Harriman Police Department. You can just contact dispatch, and they can either get you to me, or you contact the Harriman Police Department and ask for my email or something.
Okay, I can do that. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, just stand by for that link, and I'll send it once I get to off the freeway.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
Dakota?
Yeah. So,
Hey, sorry. I just wanted to clarify that. So that's a detail that I didn't get before, but that's that's important to have. So she's throwing the chairs at you,
yeah.
and you're trying to protect. You're trying to because she's on the couch.
Yeah, she's on the couch right there. That's
like what happened in your point of view.
Yeah, so when she started throwing the chairs, that's why even in the video, like I think I said it right when she did the first one, I said right here, and then she threw another one, and then that's when I was like getting nervous. So I went to like hover above to protect her, which maybe I shouldn't have done that. And then she threw another chair. I deflected it with my arm, but it still like hit her, like bounced down and hit her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like she was throwing the chair at you, and then
Yes.
And when you blocked it,
Yeah, she did not. Yeah, she wasn't throwing it.
Okay. Did and it's hard to hear, but I hear you kind of start crying, like hard cry. Is that because she got hit?
Yeah, she got hit.
Okay. Do you know where in the head she got hit?
I have no idea. You can hear me trying to check on her, but every time I tried to talk or help her, I was getting attacked, so I couldn't.
Okay. All right. Thanks for telling me that, because I didn't get the chance to see the entire video on scene, especially not on a computer screen, rather than a phone screen.
Yeah.
But now that I'm listening to it and watching it full screen, you could definitely tell the close proximity.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Yeah. And I had to hold her down because I was she wouldn't stop throwing stuff there. So I tried to just hold her, squeeze her, almost like a bear hug. And then and then she just started hitting me again. But yeah, it was dude, so bad.
All right. Well, try and get some sleep. All right.
Yeah, I will.
If I have any further questions or follow up or anything like that, I'll just call you tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you again, man.
Okay, sounds good. See ya.
Thanks.
The same ones right here? Yeah. You can ask me whatever you'd like.
Are you guys after the investigation? Is that what it is?
It's just follow up to what happened the night, right? So obviously the incident that occurred, there was just some follow up that the district attorney, who's ultimately this case goes to, they wanted us to come out and just grab one of these. So
With that, I guess my address was on the internet, and that's allowed.
when it becomes public record, whenever there's a police incident, wherever it happens, once it gets taken,
We don't release that.
Yeah, it's not us.
If you want to talk to Sergeant Jennings, he's our public information officer. His number is on that release.
Just don't they worry about the safety of the children when that's leaked?
No, I'm not going to disagree with you there, but it's just a matter of what's law and what isn't law. People, when something becomes a public record, they have what's called a grandma request, and they can fill that out, and whatever information that is not part, they're not going to release your social, your phone number, that kind of stuff. But where the address occurred, that stuff will always be on there.
I don't know if you guys are familiar, if you're the people to talk to through this, but everything that happened and you guys do investigations, so is that why the case hasn't been filed with the courts yet, or?
That's what, it hasn't been filed with the courts. When I say filed, it's with the courts, but it hasn't been pushed through to whatever the ultimate outcome of it is going to be. If they give you a court date, if they tell you what you're specifically going to be charged with, it hasn't quite hit that point.
Okay, so you guys do everything to kind of see where it hits.
We screen the case with the DA's office. It's their job to decide what charges are filed, if they're filed, and then they'll send it to the court.
And are you guys kind of familiar with my case then, I assume?
Yeah, I'm the investigator on it.
Okay, so I know I saw that I was being charged with reckless child abuse. What is the difference between reckless child abuse and child abuse?
So child abuse, say your kid's snapping off to you or something, you're a child, and you backhand them, which is not wrong. You can physically discipline your child. Let's say you did it to the point that it gave them a bloody nose.
Sure.
That would be just child abuse. You intentionally apply physical force that caused an injury. The reckless thing would be say I'm angry and upset, and I'm cleaning out my closet, and I know my children are around, and I chuck out you know, like a box of something, and it hits my kid in the face, and he ends up with a cut. That's the difference between reckless and like just straight.
So I guess reckless sounds worse, but is that, I guess, so it's a
lesser charge.
I was gonna say it's an
Well,
accident.
they're the same depending on their injury.
Because there's negligent, reckless,
And then there's child abuse, and it depends on the level of injury, right? Like if you hit a kid and he gets a little scratch, that's just a minor. That could be a minor charge. But if you hit him and he gets a concussion or breaks a bone, that's obviously a minor charge.
And so I guess obviously me throwing the chair at my boyfriend, him deflecting it, was an accident. She didn't have any injuries, I guess. Where does that, I guess, show child abuse, even though it was an accident? Like, she had no injuries?
And if you were to make the argument that there was child abuse in the moment, like the item hit her, caused her to cry, and according to when we talked to family members afterwards, that your daughter did have a little minor injury.
She did? Okay, because my mom said that she talked to the officer and they checked for that and she didn't, so have one.
Well, we didn't check because I think the officer at the time didn't realize that had happened.
Yeah.
This wasn't until later. So the officers didn't check. So we spoke to multiple people, not just your mom, and it was based on talking to a couple different people where we came to that determination.
Okay. So I guess even, I don't know, I'm just freaking out because it was obviously like an accident. Do they take all that in consideration? And I'm sure they have footage of it since there was a video filmed. Do they take that in consideration that I wasn't like aiming for my daughter? And
Well, that's why it's reckless, right? That's why it's not just straight child abuse.
Okay.
I don't think anyone would, at least based on what I saw and what I read, no one's saying you intentionally hurt your child, but there were some actions that were reckless, right?
Yeah.
And she was there, and unfortunately was a victim of it.
And how do you see these cases going?
I can't give you that answer. They're so varied.
I think better to talk to the prosecutor.
Yeah, it was something
or
like
talk to the prosecutor or whatever.
Just freaking out, just it's hard.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Well, I would just tell you, I mean, my advice to you is, stay in contact with your attorney. Don't realize that this isn't the end of the world. There's going to be some pain that comes along with it, but you'll get through it. Almost everybody that goes through this gets through it, and you have to pay consequences, whatever they could potentially be, right? But
And that will aggravate the situation by having another incident.
yeah, definitely.
That doesn't work. Great. So.
Yeah, and don't. If you're giving any orders to stay out of contact with certain people, even though it could hurt, like you may be given an order not to contact your child for a while. Okay.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
And then, just as hard as that is, you need to stick to it. Okay.
And honestly, that's a bigger charge than probably the child abuse.
Yeah.
It's probably class A, which is, child abuse is probably B.
Yeah.
So it's, B is like a maximum of 6 months in jail, or A would be a maximum of a year in jail.
Okay, I thought I was charged with a felony now.
You are for assault, but I'm saying like the child abuse thing.
Is it B still?
Is a B. I believe that'd be a B.
Yeah, all your charges were B's except for the assault part.
It
Okay.
was a felony. Okay.
But that's something, like I said, stick to your attorney, talk to the prosecutor, see what can be worked out if you decide to go that route. But again, that's something to talk with them about.
Okay, and do you guys know how long you typically go, the investigations?
Well, our investigation, this is pretty much the last part of our investigation. It will go to I'll finish up and send it to the district attorney. They'll probably have it filed, I imagine, by the end of next week, which should say what you've specifically been charged with officially. And then from there, court dates will be set. And from there, depending on what route you and your attorney decide to go, it could take anywhere from months to years.
Really?
I went to court on a case yesterday for 2 years.
So with this, like you guys looking at this, like, is it, I guess, like, is it super bad?
Is it super bad? Well, no one's dead, so I mean, it's not super bad, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not a good thing. Right? It's definitely not a good thing. But
Yeah.
we deal with things on a much higher level.
It's not life altering.
Yes.
It's not the end of your world. You will get past it, trust me.
That's what I was trying to say earlier.
Like,
Yeah, this is not going to end your world.
I would use this as a really good learning lesson. If you need to get some help for any issues, get it. That's what this is going to turn into, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, the biggest thing is it's not the end of your world.
This is not going to be anything. You'll move on from this.
I mean, if you think about
Everybody
it,
does.
everyone has bad moments in their lives. Sometimes they just get blown up to a point where, maybe police have to become involved. Sometimes they don't, right? But we all get to move past them if we choose to.
Did you take into consideration everything that like happened to me like this year?
That will be all stuff that you can argue with the prosecutor.
Okay.
I mean, the difference in your case, you're kind of a public figure,
I know.
so you're going to have to control that, right, and make sure it doesn't overwhelm you. And so use your support system. Try and not. Sure, but,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to expect that, so that's what I mean. Use your support system. Try and ignore as much of the crap that's coming at you.
I'm wondering from like the prosecutor courts, do they treat me
No,
differently?
they're
'Cause,
pretty.
like,
I mean, I think we try and be as unbiased as we can, right? Like, you're just another person in our system that is going through this ordeal. So,
okay.
I can't imagine that. So,
You obviously have a life that you can move on with. So all that stuff can be taken into consideration. But just our biggest thing is like, don't be doing something to make it worse. Don't be making contact with people you're not supposed to. Don't be jumping online and spouting off, going crazy, doing things that the prosecutor like. See, she's exactly the person that we think she could
Well,
potentially
imagine
be.
there's a jail release agreement.
Yeah.
You're working, right? So that means you can't talk to them. You can go to his place, you can't,
Just abide by all the things that they give you to do. Look like the model citizen up until you talk to a prosecutor and they decide where you're going to go.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you guys.
Do you have any questions? I'm going to take one of these because that's what they asked for. Do you have one? I probably do. If you do have one, I'll leave you with a receipt.
You know what usually happens? What you've seen?
What usually happens? Like I said, what usually happens is kind of hard to
Say.
say because they actually vary. Like you can talk to the prosecutor within a couple weeks and cut a deal and say, hey, this is what we'd like to see happen, and it could be in and out of your hair in the next couple months. Or your attorney may say that they're doing something I don't think is right in this situation, and say maybe we should fight this. It's going to be ultimately up to you, but I say consult with your attorney a lot and what you are going to do with it. And you said you are moving from this location?
In May, yeah, so I'm just gonna try like cleaning it up. But my lease is up.
Okay.
But kind of a good thing if my internet or my address is everywhere.
Yeah. Well, people act really differently when they consume a lot of alcohol or those type of things. So, like you right now is not who you were in the video. Right? So. Like we said, you'll get through it. Okay, I don't think it's the end of the world.
That is though when you don't have your kids.
Well, you don't have them right now, but you're not going to not have them forever, right?
They don't know.
I can tell you right now, you're not going to not have them forever.
There's a felony charge on pretty big though.
Well, you see people with much higher charges that still have their people. Okay? You have a plan. Okay. You have any other questions before we go? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's, well, the prosecutor. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Good luck, Taylor. Good luck to you.